What's up, Glamazons? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my best of beauty for the year of 2021. Cannot believe that the year is almost over, and I can't believe it because next year I'm going to be at an age that I don't think that I am going to be mentally able to deal with. But so what I usually do for my best of beauties is I would go back through all of my monthly favorites videos and see which products I was still using, which products were still part of my daily makeup, skincare, or hair care routine. And I'm talking about it like it's so technical, but looking back, I only did 3 favorites videos this year. Like, I was kind of shocked because favorites videos are one of my favorite videos to film. But the majority of the products I did talk about in those 3 videos, I still am currently using. So I included those, and then I just looked at what I have used the most throughout the year, and that's what I have. And I tried to narrow it down as much as I can. I really don't think I have a lot, considering we're talking about an entire year. So if you're interested in seeing what my favorite products this year were, then keep on watching. All right, so I'm gonna start with hair care. Like I said, this is like the very bare minimum of my favorites. So the first one is this Eye Super Shine Moisturizing Cream. I actually got this on Amazon for only like $18 because this is typically a pricey brand, but you put it into damp hair. You can you can blow dry your hair or let it air dry. It does have heat protectant, but it just makes your hair so soft. It smooths out any frizz. I love this. And this next product, I do not think I could live without. This is the Verb Ghost Oil. Now, I hardly ever use oil on my hair because my hair is so fine and can get greasy so easily, but this is such a lightweight oil. So the way I use this is after I blow dry my hair, I will put this on the ends and I'll run it through the rest of my hair, and it just smooths and polishes and makes it look gorgeous. All right, so let's get into some skincare. All right, oh wait, no, I have one more hair care item actually. And this is the second one of these that I have used. I actually just got this because it was sold out for a minute. This is the Sephora Cleansing Scalp Scrub. So, you get 6.76 ounces. So I even have I think it's a Christopher Robin scalp scrub, but believe it or not, I prefer this one. And the reason I prefer this one is because some like scalp scrubs or cleansing conditioners, even though they, make your hair feel really nice, they can they have a tendency to leave my hair greasy. This does not. It cleanses my hair, and I have a dry scalp, so it gets rid of any like dandruff or dead skin, and it's only $10, and it's such an amazing product. It says use once a week. It has apple cider vinegar to add shine, sea salt to exfoliate the scalp. Yeah, I love this. It doesn't really have, it has a slight scent, but nothing too crazy. Okay. Skincare. So, face wash. I have not been impressed with a face wash as much as I have with this one since like probably Philosophy Purity. This is the First Aid Beauty Gentle Foaming Face Cleanser. So it's like a gel, but it honestly feels like silk when it goes on. And even though it is more of a lightweight cleanser, I feel like it's a heavy duty, it has heavy duty action when it comes to taking off your makeup and anything else on your skin. I love First Aid Beauty products to begin with, but I was honestly shocked when I used this one. And they have another face cleanser, just like a general one, and I do really like that one, but this one 10 times better. I'm going to try not to go into too much detail with these products because I do have a lot. All right, next I will talk about this Lineage lip treatment balm, but it's like an illuminating treatment balm, and it has a little applicator that comes out. Ooh, I'm getting low. And I mean, if you think you like the Lineage sleeping balm, trust me, you will die for this. I don't know why I just did that because I have lipstick on. That was not a bright idea, Natalie. I honestly adore this. Any other skincare products I could have included, but like I said, all right, this one I had to include because I cannot live without this product. This is the Sunday Riley Lactic Acid Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. So I have dry skin. I can have like dry skin slough off of my skin. I put this on and I can actually see like the dead skin coming off, and afterwards my skin just looks plump and smooth and hydrated. It smells horrible, but this is the most impressive skincare product and effective skincare product I have ever used. Next is a new product to me, and I was thinking about also including my Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Moisturizer, which I adore, but I wanted to include this just because it's new. And this is the Saturday Skin Pretty Pop Probiotic Power Whipped Cream. So here's the packaging. It's like an iridescent opal, which I really like. And it honestly, it feels like whipped cream, but it is so hydrating and it absorbs quickly. And even though it's not super thick, it hydrates your skin like a super thick moisturizer. Yeah. The next product isn't either hair care or skincare, but it's something I've been obsessed with this year, and I just wanted to include it. I noticed I didn't include it. I included it in one of my favorites, and every single time I wear this perfume, I get a compliment and somebody asks me what it is. So this is the Tory Burch Love Relentlessly perfume. Oh my gosh, it's like almost halfway done. But I got a sample of this one time, and once I tried that sample, I was like, I have to have this in my life. And my little trade secret when it comes to perfumes is I will buy them on eBay because they'll sell bottles that were meant to be testers. They were never used, but they were meant to be testers. So because of that, they're a lot cheaper. I think I got this, and this is a 1.7 ounce bottle, for like $47. And it's originally $90. So, in love with this perfume. All right, so then let's move on to some primers. Yeah, I have a couple primers. All right. The first one is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and this is the illuminating one. I do like that it's silicone free. Not that I have anything against silicone primers, but I like this, number one, because it's a beautiful illumination and it blurs pores, but it's also moisturizing. A lot of blurring primers can be drying. This is not. I really like it. Next is the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. So another reason it's illuminating primer, like those are usually my go-to because I have dry skin, and especially if I'm going to be wearing a matte foundation, I don't want to wear like a mattifying blurring primer and then a matte foundation. I want to use an illuminating one, but I love that this is a moisturizer as well. I'll use this when I'm, going to work and I get to skip a step, and I adore it. The next one is also illuminating. I didn't realize that I chose all illuminating primers, but this is the Rhodial Soft Focus Glow Drops Illuminating Glow Primer. I've never, how do I want to say this? I wasn't expecting to like this product as much as I did because I've never really been blown away by a Rhodial product, but I love this. So, formulated with actives to brighten the complexion while providing the perfect skin perfecting priming base for makeup. Can also be used alone for naturally dewy skin. So you apply 2 drops and pat into clean, dry face. So yeah, I add more than 2 drops, but I mean, and it doesn't hurt that it's pink too. It's just a very lightweight, it almost has like a serum consistency, blends in very nicely, and this is more of a subtle illumination. All right, so foundation. I have 2 foundations. I mean, there's other ones that I use all the time, but I've talked about them in past Best of Beauties, so I just wanted to include ones that were new to this year. The first one is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. I mean, this is just like a perfect foundation for me, and I think it has something like 100 shades or something bizarre like that, but it has a pump or a doe foot, and I use this all the time. And the next one is one I've been wanting to try for a while. Finally got it a few months ago, and I was like, why did I wait so long? This is the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation. 12-hour wear, water resistant. I got it in 1W. I wish that it's 2.3 ounces. But what I'll do is I'll use a cream stick foundation, and then I'll take my foundation brush and I'll spray it on here, and then I'll buff that cream foundation out with it, and this honestly gives your skin a flawless appearance. I only have one concealer. Trust me, I bought a lot more this year, but I just love this concealer so much. Hold on, where is it? This is the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer, and I got it in Fair 16. The finish of this unlike any other concealer I've ever used. I'm wearing it right now. Adore it. Alright, let's get into some eyeshadows. And I actually didn't grab that many. So, the first ones, I'm just going to include them together, are the Huda Beauty Brown Obsessions. So I have the Caramel Brown Obsessions and the Toffee Brown Obsessions. And I think these were perfect for fall and right now for winter as well. This is the Toffee. And I really like these compared to all of the other Obsessions palettes that she has come out with, because you can actually do a complete look with these. Except for maybe this one, just because it doesn't have a highlight shade. And I can't use this as a highlight shade because I'm so fair, but most people would be able to. But I feel like these are really cohesive, and you can honestly use, you know, any of these matte shades in the crease, and they will go well with any of the shimmer shades. And same goes for this one. And it's even better when you have both of them, because you can create so many different looks with both these palettes. Alright, I'm just going to stay on the Huda Beauty wagon. And so this just recently came out, but I have fallen in love very quickly. This is the Rose Quartz palette. I was kind of hoping there would be a little bit more like pinks or mauves in here, but these, like, especially the shimmers, insane. Like, she outdid herself with these. There's this one shade in here. Well, there's more than one, but Blissful. I wore it to work one day, and one of the nurses, like, she couldn't focus when she was giving me reports. She just kept saying, "Your eyeshadow is so pretty." But it's like a duochrome, and it's just, I love her shimmers because the shades are just so unique. They're unlike anything, you know, I have in any other palettes. If you can see that. Oh. And then I wore this the other day, Moon Magic. This is like a bluish purple duochrome. Just gorgeous. The only thing that I am not happy about is she included one of those like a jelly shadows again. This one here, Lovestone. I just wish she wouldn't have done that, because I mean, it honestly just feels like Vaseline jelly. Okay, next is my first Pat McGrath purchase, and this is the Mother Mega Celestial Odyssey palette. And as you can see, I have been using it quite a bit. These also, just like Huda Beauty, not all of them, I don't want to say that, but a good amount of them are super unique and unlike anything I have in my collection. I mean, some of them are, you know, I could probably find a dupe in my collection somewhere, but this, especially this one shade down here, Citrine Envy, one of the most gorgeous shades I've ever put on my lid. Oh, and they just perform beautifully, the mattes and the shimmers. And this next palette has been like my go-to palette for the entire year. And it is the Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 4. I can create basically any look I want with this. And I probably love it so much because of the good amount of pinks that are in here. I love using this light like bubblegum pink here, and then I'll add some browns in the crease. And then there's also some, you know, neutral and warm tone browns. You got these two beautiful pressed glitters here, and then all the other shimmers are gorgeous as well. Oh, one more palette. Oh, I adore this, and I can't believe it was only $12. This ColourPop Cloud Spun palette, which I cannot believe was $12. I adore this. I haven't been wearing it as much recently just because these are more like spring, summer colors. Who am I kidding? I wear pink like all the time. But I honestly adore this palette. Oh, this is probably my favorite shade. There's a pressed glitter. Yeah. Okay. So, got your eyeshadows. I did foundation. Let's do... I have a couple brow products. Let me do those real quick. So, I mean, I will always love my Anastasia Dip Brow, but Benefit recently came out with the Pomade. Now, I had tried, I actually have their other one, like the Ka-Brow. It's a pomade, but it's not that great. This, on the other hand, is bomb. So I got it in number 3, warm light brown, and it's very creamy, but not too creamy to where you can't get a precise line. And I swear I can fill in my brows with like 3 strokes. It's so quick and easy, and they look natural, and it's just an amazing formula. I love Benefit brow products. Now, the next one is super unique, and it's also a really good formula as well. So this is the Velour, what's it called? Fluff and Brow Pencil, and I just ruined it. 2-in-1 brow pencil and balm, and I got it in neutral brown. So the first cap you take off, it's like a little Russian doll. You have your spoolie, okay. Then you have your pencil, which, you know, is slanted, very similar to the Anastasia Brow Definer and a lot of the brow pencils that are coming out these days. And then on the other side is, I don't know what you want to call this. It's called, I guess they're saying it's called a brow balm. So it's not a gel. It's, here, I'm just going to show you what. It's almost like a thick pencil formula, but I really, really like it, and I really like the pencil as well. It's like the perfect consistency, and I love the color. And there's a lot of like brow products that have, say, a brow gel on the other end. You know, you don't get a spoolie with it. I really like that they still found a way to include a spoolie with it, even though there's, you know, there's 2 products. Powders. All right, I have 2 powders I want to talk about. The first one is the Tatcha, the Silk Powder Radiant Translucent Setting Powder. This is just like the perfect setting powder. And it's one of the very few, like, I don't want to say it's an illuminating powder, but I mean, it does say it is, but it's not super illuminating. But it's one of the few illuminating powders that you can actually set your concealer with without it looking, you know, funky. I just love the consistency. It's very smooth. It's very finely milled, and it's just a really good powder. And the next one is the Jaclyn Hill Luminous powder, and this is in Do Me. So after I set my concealer, I like to go in with like an actual like illuminating powder like this one is, and go, you know, underneath my eyes, maybe my chin and my nose, just to really brighten up those areas. And I really like this one for that. It's not too illuminating. It gives like just the right amount of brightness. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's go on to bronzers. I have two bronzers. They're both illuminating. Can you tell that there's a theme going on here? So the first one, I mean, I've always loved the traditional Hoola. I've loved the Hoola Light, but the Hoola Glow is by far my favorite. It is just the most gorgeous bronzer I've probably ever used. When I first got it, I used it every day for like months, and I still use it all the time. I honestly love this bronzer. And even though I am so fair, this still works for me. Is the Glowish Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder by Huda Beauty, and this is in 01 Light. Now, this is also an illuminating bronzer. I don't feel like it has as much glow as the Huda Beauty one does. It is nice that it comes in different shades, unlike the Hoola Glow. Like, this is the light. I would look up how many it comes in, but I'm using my phone to film. Let's get into some highlighters. So I have one liquid highlighter, which I got from an Ipsy Glam Bag X, and this is the About Face Light Lock Highlight Fluid, and this is in Fight or Flight. I love the packaging, super glam, and I just think this is a gorgeous liquid highlighter. It reminds me of the Cover FX like liquid highlighters. I mean, you need the tiniest bit. I put way too much on there, but you can see like how blinding that is. It's like a beautiful kind of pinkish champagne color, but I have been loving it. For powder highlighters, you guys might have heard me rave about this before now, but this is the Jouer Molten Glow All Over Face and Body Highlighter. I love the packaging, number one. I mean, gold glitter, yes please. And even though in the pan it looks like, you know, just a regular gold highlighter, this is one of the most beautiful gold highlighters I have ever used. It's like almost a metallic gold. It is so gorgeous. It is stunning. And it's hella reflective. So if you like to be super glowy, super dewy, yes. Here, let me just put some on. And one nice thing about it is it comes with a little like kabuki brush. I don't know where that is, but because it does say it's a face and body highlighter. Oh, here it is. This is it. So this is the little brush that it comes with. So you can use it on your body if you would like. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Highlighter in Vegas, which is another gold one, and it's also in gold glitter packaging. Here, let me, I'm going to swatch them next to each other so you can see the difference. The Anastasia formula is a bit chalkier, whereas the Jouer is more creamier. I tend to reach for the Jouer one more, I guess, because it's not a loose powder and it's easier to apply, but they are both gorgeous. gorgeous. Okay, this is the Jaclyn Loose Highlighter, and this is in Extra. I love using this for my inner corner and my brow bone. It's stunning. It's a very light pale gold. But it is extremely pigmented. One thing I forgot to mention, I guess, in my concealer portion of this video is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I can't live without this. It is by far the best under eye brightener I've ever used, and I've tried quite a few because I work night shift. I got some bags under my eyes. It's very creamy. It's very moisturizing. I will put it underneath my eyes before my concealer, after my foundation, and I will blend it out with a beauty blender. So not only does it like color correct, it brightens as well. And I think it's just an amazing multi-purpose product. Okay, now blushes. Here is the e.l.f. Putty Brush. I swore I had another one, but I'm not seeing it. And I love the color, number one, and I love the formula as well. Now, I didn't wear cream products for the longest time just because I would always forget to put them on before I would put any powders on. But these, you can put them on over powders without it disturbing your foundation. And look at that color. How gorgeous is that? Now, another cream bronzer that was not $6 was this Rhodial blush drops, and this is in Frosted Pink. And I was actually wearing this before I put the e.l.f. on. I love this because I love the color, and it's just so pretty. It almost has a little bit of like a holographic shift to it. Then I have this Nars cosmetic blush in Gaiety, and I love this color. Like, this is just a color that is so up my alley. Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush, and this is in She's Passionate. And I think this is just a gorgeous color that can go with so many different looks. It's like a light neutral peachy pink, and it's, you know, a very nice formula, and it just goes with so many things. I really do love this. So I want to talk about these Benefit roller liners. I am in love. These are the best liquid eyeliners I have used, and I am so happy that they came out with a brown one, because 90% of the time I will prefer to wear a brown eyeliner over a black one. Okay, I have a few lip products I want to talk about. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch because we just don't have time for that. All right, the first one is this Pat McGrath Luxe Trance lipstick, and this is in Valletta 406, which is a pinky nude. And I think all the ones I'm going to be showing you are pinky nudes. Except for one. Oh, this is such a creamy, long-lasting lipstick. It's the first time I've tried her lipsticks as well, and I really like it. Next is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and this is the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Pink Lady. And if you've heard me talk about these before, I adore these. They are the most comfortable matte lipstick I have ever worn and the most long-lasting matte lipstick I have ever worn. And I like that it's kind of like a pencil because then you can use that to outline your lips just like a lip liner and then fill it in. And I love this color. Okay. Then we have, here's another lipstick, and this is the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist lipstick, and this is in Vivid Naked. This is more of like a pale peach nude. It kind of reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury KKW, except this is a little bit more peachy. And then we have the Huda Beauty Demi Matte Cream Lipstick, and this is in Bonnie. And this is actually more of like a pinky mauve. It's a really gorgeous color, and I like that it's a demi matte, not a full matte. I'm kind of over like, you know, full mattes because they're just so drying. And this Natasha Denona lip gloss, and this is in All Natural, and it's just a, you know, like typical neutral nude. Whew! All right, guys, we are done. So those are my favorite and most used and most loved beauty products for the year of 2021. 2022, here we come. Let me know one or a few of your favorite products from this year. I would love to hear what they are. All right, I'll see you in my next video.